Namaste. On 30th November, Mercury has finally turned direct. But from 10th November to 30th November, Mercury was in retrograde motion. And on 23rd November, in the very heart of its retrogression, it slipped back into Libra. So the entire retrograde drama unfolded between Scorpio and Libra. Two signs deeply connected with emotions, karma, and relationships. Whenever Mercury goes retrograde, it shakes the very system of how we process information. Thoughts become foggy, words become slippery, and misunderstandings rise like sudden waves, creating unnecessary tension, emotional chaos, and cracks in relationships. And if you already have a retrograde Mercury in your birth chart, then during this period you may literally feel as if your mind has turned into a maze. People may misunderstand you, you may misunderstand them, and you may appear abrupt, confused, or even crazy to others. The other day I was sharing this with Mohan. The foundation of human life is a relationship. Every moment, knowingly or unknowingly, we are relating. Whether you are visiting a shop, talking to your doctor, ordering food, meeting a loved one, or simply interacting with a stranger, life is nothing but a continuous exchange of energy between you and the world. Yesterday, I had to visit a medical doctor. It was my first visit, and I had no idea what that doctor would be like. But the moment I interacted with her, felt she was too nosy, asking unnecessary personal questions without any sensitivity. Immediately the energy felt off. Of course, I will never visit her again. But what I am trying to convey is this: everything depends on how you relate with the person. If you like someone, you go out of your way for them. You buy from them, you support them, you trust them. But if the vibe is off, even the best qualifications, best products, best discounts mean nothing. Relation is built on three subtle pillars: your energetic vibe with that person, their style of communication with you, and your planetary chemistry, the way your stars align with theirs. This is a very deep subject. Sometimes 10 shops sell the exact same mobile phone at the exact same price. Yet you choose one shop because the person there felt right. That is Mercury plus karma plus vibe playing together. Mercury, Buddha, governs your thoughts, ideas, expression, clarity, reasoning, everything that converts inner experience into outer communication. And when Mercury retrogrades, all these circuits get disturbed. From 10th November, many of you must have faced relationship misunderstandings, mobile or laptop issues, travel delays, missed calls, financial confusion, or unnecessary arguments. But now, on 30th November, Mercury goes direct in Libra, the sign of harmony, balance, and graceful communication. So now let us see what kind of relief, clarity, and positive movement this direct Mercury will bring for you, based on your moon sign or ascendant. Aries. Aries, for you this Mercury retrograde was like walking through fog. Every conversation felt heavier, every exchange slightly off. But now as Mercury becomes direct, you will suddenly feel a gentle harmony returning to your life. People understand you better. Misunderstandings start melting away. Money that was stuck begins to move. Work projects which had been dragging themselves now take a beautiful forward turn. Creative ideas written with force, and I see many Aries taking a short spiritual trip or a temple visit that brings a deep sense of grounding. Life begins to feel doable again. Taurus, you can finally breathe. The last 3 weeks were messy, especially in your work life. Miscommunication, delays, irritation with colleagues, all that began to dissolve now. Financial matters slowly start aligning. In relationships, the tone softens, conversations become warmer. Your creativity picks up beautifully between 2nd and 4th December, almost like a sudden spark lighting up your mind. Travel plans that were stuck or postponed will now find a clear path. Your voice becomes stronger, steadier, and more impactful. Gemini, your own planet Mercury has finally stopped misbehaving. Now your clarity returns, your thoughts become brighter, and communication becomes sharper once again. Children, family, love life, everything feels a little lighter, a little more open. If there were misunderstandings in love or friendship, now they start healing, provided you are willing to drop the ego. Money improves through smart choices, and a beautiful creative idea may take birth in your mind. Follow it. Short travels or study related journeys may suddenly come up and benefit you greatly. Cancer, a warm, peaceful wave enters your home and heart. The last few weeks may have brought emotional confusion or family misunderstandings, but now the clouds part. Communication within the family becomes smoother, and work related to home, property, or renovation begins to move forward. Financial stability returns slowly but steadily. You may also feel inspired to travel for spiritual healing or to meet someone who comforts you. Your creativity becomes deeper because your emotions finally find balance. Leo, your words finally shine again. Your communication, which was struggling during the retrograde, now becomes clear, radiant, and convincing. This is an excellent time for meetings, negotiations, interviews, anything that requires expression. Short travels, paperwork, contracts, agreements all start moving in your favor. Money improves through networking and communication. Relationships flourish when you speak from your heart and not from your pride. A beautiful creative collaboration may take shape in the coming days. Virgo, your ruling planet Mercury becomes direct, and with that, your entire system stabilizes. Your mind becomes sharp again, your decisions become clear, your plans become organized. Money flow strengthens, delays reduce. If there were relationship issues due to wrong words or misunderstandings, now the healing begins. Work projects that were stuck start moving now. You will also gain a practical creative idea that can turn into something profitable. Short travels look auspicious after 5th December. Libra, Mercury has turned direct in your own sign, and this is a beautiful blessing. Your charm returns, your communication becomes magnetic, people respond to you again with warmth. Financial decisions now become much clearer. Any work or project that was stuck suddenly gains momentum. Your creativity blossoms. Write, speak, create, and express. Relationships begin to heal because you feel more balanced, more centered. And travel related to work, beauty, or healing may open up unexpectedly. Scorpio. Scorpio, the intense inner heaviness you felt during the retrograde begins to lift now. Mercury becoming direct in your 12th house clears long standing confusions. Hidden matters come out into the light. You start understanding people's intentions more clearly. Financial drains reduce and work becomes smoother even though you may still prefer solitude. Relationships heal through understanding rather than confrontation. Creative ideas come in silence, dreams, meditation, so pay attention. A spiritual trip or retreat may bring deep emotional healing. So go and enjoy your spiritual trip now. Sagittarius, your social world comes back to life. Friends who were silent suddenly reach out again. Misunderstandings in groups or teams dissolve. Your project work receives support from the right people. Financial gains may come through your network or through a long pending opportunity. Relationships improve with honesty and heartfelt communication. Your creativity shines and may attract recognition. Short travels, invitations, events all look very positive now. Capricorn. Capricorn, your career starts moving again. Delays, confusion, and miscommunication in your professional life now begin to clear. Work meetings resume, decisions move forward, and people understand your perspective more easily. Money improves through consistency and discipline. Relationships benefit when you become emotionally expressive. A major project or proposal may finally get approval after 1st December. Your creative work gets appreciation now. Travel related to career or training may come your way. So don't lose the opportunity. Aquarius. Aquarius, life begins to expand again. Mercury direct opens new doors. Travel, higher studies, publishing, teaching, spiritual exploration. If any documents or travel plans were stuck, you will now see movement. Relationships become warmer as communication softens. Financial clarity returns. Creative insights flow beautifully during meditation or travel. You may receive a new idea for content creation or teaching that becomes significant in coming months. Life feels wider and more hopeful. And now, the last sign, Pisces. Pisces, you finally breathe again emotionally. The heaviness of the past few weeks now starts dissolving slowly. Matters related to shared finances, loans, insurance, or joint decisions get clarity. Relationship misunderstandings begin to fade. But speak gently. Work involving research, psychology, healing, or analysis moves forward now. Creative Pisces natives feel a powerful surge of imagination. Use it. Travel for healing, therapy, or transformation becomes likely. And finally, a deep emotional relief enters your life. And as we now step into this new phase with Mercury finally moving direct, I want to share a small story with you all. A story that has lived in my heart for many years. There was once a young disciple who went to his master in great frustration. He said, "Master, people misunderstand me. I speak with honesty, but they hear something else. I try to do good, yet everything gets twisted. Why is life so complicated? The master listened quietly. He walked the disciple to a still lake at sunrise. The water was disturbed, ripples everywhere, because the wind had blown all night. The master said, "Look into the water. What do you see?" The disciple replied, "I see a distorted reflection. Nothing is clear." The master smiled and whispered, "This is your mind when Mercury is retrograde. No matter how beautiful the face, no matter how sincere the heart, the reflection becomes distorted." But wait. They both sat by the lake. Slowly, as the morning sun rose and the wind calmed down, the water became still. The ripples disappeared, and suddenly the disciple saw his own reflection, clear, steady, perfect. The master said, "When the mind becomes calm, clarity returns. Not because the world changed, but because you changed." My friends, this is exactly what Mercury Direct brings into your life. A settling of the inner lake, a softening of the inner wind, a clarity that was always there, just waiting for the noise to fade. So, if the last few weeks were heavy, if misunderstandings wounded your heart, if delays tested your patience, if your mind felt scattered, confused, restless, then today take a deep breath and remind yourself nothing is permanent, not the chaos, not the confusion. The lake always returns to stillness. Let this Mercury Direct be the beginning of clear communication, healing in relationships, movement in money and projects, creative awakening, and peaceful, purposeful travel ahead. Life is not punishing you, life is preparing you. Mercury retrograde was not your enemy, it was your teacher. It taught you patience, it taught you resilience, it taught you to listen more deeply. And now, Mercury Direct blesses you with the rewards of that learning. So walk into the coming days with courage, walk with softness, walk with clarity, walk with gratitude. Because remember, when your mind becomes still, God can finally speak to you. And He always speaks with love, because God is love and love is real. Jai Sri Ganesha. Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.